Hey guys, welcome back to Day Talk Shit. So, basically today we're going to be talking about how the market is big, but the audience is small. One thing clothing brand owners have no idea what the fuck they're doing is their audience. It just seems like clothing brand owners and their audience is just like such a hard concept for them to grasp. And I have a course right now called Origin, and just talking to all these clothing brand owners, seems like no one still understands that the market and the audience is very different. Like, you might think, oh, I have this brand, this cool idea, and the market is big for it. Your audience, in the way you're telling a story, which is you tell the story to the audience, that's completely different. I think people try to tell a story to the market, and there's no people in the market. There's people in the audience. So that's my main thing. Like, who the fuck, you're talking to a market. The market is just like soda. Like, so I'm like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all that shit. That's why we have brands like Olipop now. But Olipop talks to a more of a detailed audience, such as myself. Like, it's a probiotic. I'm lactose. I gotta, like, my stomach's always backed up. I gotta shit. So Olipop's for me. Where your audience is at on the big market list, if that makes sense. So yeah, so since these clothing brand audiences don't know the difference between like the market and the audience, it's confusing. The customer doesn't understand where they go in the audience, because the audience is a market. It's not an audience. You're giving me a market. You're giving me something that I know of, but I don't feel a part of. It's not a community thing. Technology is a big market. You have to sit there and figure out who you're going to talk to in the technology space for your brand to work. Here's some of like the easiest ways you could fix your audience and market shit if you have that mixed up right now for yourself. You need to pick a unique angle for your brand. Honestly, the easiest way I tell people how to find an audience, and I'm doing that right now on Origin, you have to tell me what's the unique angle of your brand. What makes your brand different? Is it aesthetic? Is it content? Is it the meaning of the brand? Is it the way you show people your brand? Is it your packaging? What is it that's making you different? Because once we find out what's making you different, then we can go do some market research. And then after we do the market research in the angle, then we go see if that audience is in that angle that you're picking, and then we see if we could go from there, which is what I'm trying to do in Origin right now currently. And again, market and target audience is different. Your market is broad, your market is big, right? Your target audience is small as fuck. It should be very small. It should not be big at fucking all. Like, don't make no shit where it's like it's just super big. That's also another issue that's in my course right now. Everyone has a good market that they want to give their products to, but their target audience and what they want to say to them is so broad that, like, I don't know who they're talking to or about. And sometimes fashion dudes, they'll do like this other shit where they'll be like, they'll say like this synonym of a word, and then like that's what their brand is about. And it's like, babe, you just gotta sit there and kind of think about what the brand is actually about. It might take you a couple weeks, but after you figure out like, okay, I'm going this way with my brand, it's so much easier. One thing that I found out that I was like, oh, this is good, this is smart. And then somebody commented this in my course too. They were like, oh, I feel like you need multiple target audiences. And I was thinking about the same time also. I was like, you do need multiple target audiences. I think you need 3. So the 3 I'm going to talk about, listen the fuck up so you guys can understand this. So I think you should do a target audience based on location. And what I mean by location, I mean like you talk about and show the audience different food spots, different places in your city that are cool. Kith does this a lot. Make content like, oh, in my favorite coffee, blah, 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 blah. And you have your piece on. You also could do target audiences with specialized stuff. And what I mean by that is like weird little fucking trinkets that you know your audience will know about. It could be like a cool bracelet, cool glasses, a cool hat, but you know that this audience would know about it. Unboxing them, buying them, doing all that shit is really good to get your target audience to fuck with your brand. And then the last one is your core meaning like what the fuck is your ideal customer and how you get them to buy your shit. Usually you do it with the core meaning like you really figure out what the fuck your brand is for. This video was kind of fast today. I just wanted to get this video out because I just came up with this like concept. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'll link everything I talked about below, and I'll see you guys next time.